Morning everyone.
Morning.
And today's the day that we have to leave our waterless campsite.
Yes. Oh, it was a cracking park all that though. Really
enjoyed
good.
it. Really good few days, like 4 days there.
Yeah.
So,
Like proper relaxing, quiet as anything.
yeah.
Loads of walking, it's lovely.
This is such a cool little place.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, not quite sure what the purpose is other than to be one massive tourist attraction stroke holiday accommodation or something like that.
Yeah.
But there you've got people literally going around on horses.
Yep. And horse and cart.
Yeah. And then other people are just tanking it around in cars.
With trailers and everything, proper rumbling over everything.
Yeah.
This is a little enigma, this. I mean, who'd have known this is here? It's brilliant.
Yeah. Now, we went for a bit of a walk round, as you've seen, but we just thought we'd have a bit of a drive around on our way out. So for now, though, more importantly, Portugal.
Portugal.
So I can see the bridge over the river. Mandy's getting ready to take the crucial picture. There's no one here, no one checking on us.
There we go, that's us driving over the Portuguese border.
Well, that was non-eventful though.
For now, don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, kind of expected things to be. Another one, Portugal. So that's it.
So we're here.
Welcome to the Algarve. It says.
Aye.
Let's go find a park up.
Aye.
Given that we are in Portugal, we are just going to try and find a camper stop.
Yes.
Given all these new rules and regulations, specifically in the Algarve, they don't want you all camping. So we are not going to try and wild camp in the Algarve.
No.
So we're going to find a camper stop, found one that's about €8 a night. It's got washing machines. We can empty the toilet, get fresh water and all that. So there we go, let's get to it. First little camper stop, and it's busy.
Oh wow, is it round?
It's really, really, really busy. So maybe just one night
Yeah,
here.
one night, yeah.
It's supposed to be about €8-ish or something like that. No one's wearing masks, so I don't think you have to wear a mask out in public in Portugal, no?
I don't think so.
So that's a bonus.
I'll take mine if I'm going inside.
Oh yeah, inside you did have in the petrol station. Don't know about you guys, but I hate this bit. They tried to find a space in the middle of hundreds of other people without being swamped by people.
Or without taking, because you see people that seem to have parked up with room and space in between each one, so you don't want to go and put yourself in the middle of them because they might have left it like that for a reason.
Yeah.
Although sometimes we do, don't we? And it's like, well, let's try and get the most space, or what have you.
Hey, that's a different one, isn't it?
That is so cool. Oh my goodness.
Spent some time on that.
So today I am going to remake a meal that we only had about 5 days ago, but I didn't record it for you guys, and it was absolutely lovely. One of those ones where it started off being one thing, and then I decided as I was cooking it that I didn't fancy it, so I kind of changed it up at the end. So it's basically mushrooms and peppers and sweet corn with meaty pasta, little bits of bacon lardons, because who doesn't like a little bit of bacon or ham, in a creamy sauce. And it's a very light creamy sauce, not lots of creamy sauce, so I just cooked it down with a like a chicken stock cube in with the pasta to give it a little bit of flavour, and then pop the Greek yogurt in at the end, and it just really nicely gave it a light coating. It was really tasty, so we're going to do that again now. So I've pre-chopped the vegetables, because nobody wants to see me chopping vegetables, and everything else is in the packet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the vegetables and the bacon in the pan and fry them off together. Then once they're cooked enough, I'm going to add the pasta to it with a load of water. It literally is just to cover it. I don't measure really how much water goes in there, but it's nice and easy to keep topping it up if you want to. If you like a saucier sauce, you can add more water in. If you like a bit, just like a light coating like we do, then go easy on the water and just keep adding it anymore if you need it in there. Then once that's almost done, I'll put the sweet corn in and the Greek yogurt in and turn the heat right down and cook it through. So it's really nice and simple. It's just a case of chop, chuck, boil and give it a stir and just let them both warm through on the lowest heat that you can. We'll chuck a little bit of salt and pepper in there in a second, but the stock cube that I used smelled nice. It smelled like it had loads of flavour in there, so I don't think I'll need that much. And give it a couple more minutes and then it's ready to dole out. Right, so that looks perfect to me. Everything's nicely cooked and warmed through, so we're going to plate that up. And yes, I know people say our portions are massive, but the time at the minute is 20 to 3. And this is the first thing that we've eaten all day. And we treated ourselves last time we went to Lidl to some proper Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm reading it off the packet. And yeah, and it's beautiful. So we are ready to go and stuff our faces because we're a bit hungry. I am Mr. Editing Boy.
Hey.
Look, busy boy. So, food.
Yes, it looks gorgeous.
Shall we
I remember this from the last time, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Shall we see if I've actually managed to make the same meal twice?
Ooh, go on then.
Oh, go on then. Off you pop.
Full pop.
Yeah, I did it. Yay! High five! I'm so rubbish at that. Is that good?
Yeah, perfect.
Brilliant. Right, I'm going to dig in myself. Yay!
Absolutely recommend that to everyone.
That was really nice because you could taste everything. You could taste the mushrooms and the peppers and the sweet corn and the pasta and everything, couldn't you? Good one.
I like the Parmesan as well on top. The shavings of Parmesan.
Proper stuff as well, like proper Italian stuff. Well, no, see, people do. They have like the Parmesan style cheese.
Oh, I see.
So it's just like the same style, but it's not from the right region.
Now you could tell that because it didn't melt. It stayed quite hard.
That's what she said.
So in there we've got washers and dryers, reception, and over there when you drive in you've got your drop your waste, fill it with water, empty your toilet.
And you got your bins over there with recycling too.
And you got your bins and your gate and your footpath and your flags.
And your wife. And a never so handy train track.
Yeah, that's probably on the hour every hour from, what do you reckon, about 7 a.m. till 10 p.m?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's about right. And it's not too noisy. If we booked in for 2 nights, it'd be 2 nights at €8. You only pay the tourist tax if you stay for 1 night. I do like the other one that's down a bit further down here though.
What, that one, the H&F Nikolai?
Well, yeah, that looks amazing.
Let me get off the road a minute.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, that one does look quite epic.
And
there's
expensive.
There's a couple of them around there as well.
It's usually sandboards anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
We need to get ours on the outside so I can show that we've used them.
Mostly used at meetups trying to get Daz out of the mud though.
Yeah, we've never used them as yet, but at least, Daz has got good use of them.
Yeah. This is the one I like.
That one, because
almost the same. You could colour code it.
Because you like the fact it's got an aero trailer.
Yeah.
We're off to
Tavira.
Tavira. I keep wanting to say Tarifa, but that's back in Spain.
Yeah, we're not going
we
back.
Skipped Tarifa this time because they went there last time. So if you want to see what Tarifa looks like, go watch it up there, or the video title, something about YouTubers meet up in Tarifa. So I might give you the idea.
Yeah. And it's full of all the brilliant things like YouTubers and food and kite surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So off for a little walk into the village and see what they see.
Hi.
Before
and
it
it's
starts.
King's Day today, isn't it?
Yeah, before it starts to rain. Tavira was alright, wasn't it?
It was lovely. Loads of tiny little narrow streets and things with loads of cool little shops and stuff down there. I like that. And it wasn't mad busy either.
No, hardly anyone around.
Yeah.
Got a bit of tat shopping, a bit of window shopping done.
Got my postcard for my grandson.
Yep.
First one from Portugal.
And a nice walk out as well.
Yeah, it's been lovely. Got was it 2.7 miles there? So same on the way back. So Tash, I'm on it.
You're doing 1,000 miles in a year?
1,000 miles in a year.
Challenge.
Aye.
See how that one pans out.
Hey, what are you on about? We'll do it. I'd do it.
So yeah, back to the van. It's getting a bit nippy.
Why?
It's about 8-10 degrees, something like that, and there's a little bit of a chilly wind.
Yeah, I think the wind is what does it. When there's no wind, it's not so bad.
Yeah, no real sun either.
No.
We've got a bit of laundry to do because there's washing machines and dryers and that on site too.
Yeah, that'll keep you so busy.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be so busy doing the laundry. Had a couple of days on this little campsite in I keep wanting to say Tarifa, no, Tavera. Tavera. So time to move now.
Yes.
Find somewhere else. We are going to play it a little bit safe. Just for our first couple of stops, we're going to use another campsite, mainly to get a bit of a chat from the locals to see what their experience with wild camping is, really.
Yeah, we did
rather
see a
than
couple of cars yesterday, didn't we? Parked up, but we don't know
Yeah.
if we just parked up.
During the daytime or
Yeah.
not. So yeah, we just want to find out off the locals rather than getting a knock on the door and a €60 fine. As you can imagine, one's more preferable than the other.
Yes.
So I'll let Mandy finish dusting, and then it's time to go and empty the bog and empty the grey waste, and probably not even fill it with water. I think we're still quite full, but we do need to go to Lidl. And
where
thanks.
else do we need to go, babe?
Well, I'm just going to say thanks to everyone that told us about Lidl in the UK having the
Freedom Cola.
Freedom Cola. Yeah.
Yes.
Gives us the freedom to go and buy it.
Yeah, to get used to it, because it's one thing you get used to buying certain things over here, and then you get back to the UK and it's just like,
like
I missed that.
Yeah. But yes, well, I do need to go to a local car spare shop, because I thought I'd be really clever and run the heating on electric, because obviously we can, and had the coffee maker on at the same time, and I saw 243 amps show on the BMW, and then the fuse obviously went boop. So
we need to go buy a fuse.
Yeah.
So what John has learnt from this morning's trials and escapades is to finish Mandy's coffee before he starts playing with things. Because
I'll turn the heating off for making coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't run the heating on electric before
Yeah.
you make my coffee.
Yeah,
Coffee,
either
coffee, then things.
There's a subliminal message here. I don't know if anyone else is getting it.
Coffee. I have to boil the kettle and everything. See, I'm thinking I should go when I'm in Lidl in a minute. I should get some alternative coffee, just so I've got a choice, just in case you
break it again.
play around and I break it.
In case it's broken again.
You broke it. In case you break it again.
But yeah, fuse, shopping, and then bit of a surprise actually. Some of you might know where we're going. Some of you might have guessed. Some of you probably don't even know we're going to see.
I think the person that we're going to see doesn't even know we're going to see that person.
No, he doesn't. If you're ever in the Tavera area and you're after some parts for your van or car, electrical stuff or oil or anything like that, that's the little shop there. And look, they even had a MIDI fuse.
Hey!
Got some spare oil as well. So yeah, that's the guys there. Susha?
Yes.
Oh yeah, means Mandy's got coffee power again now. So she's happy.
Coffee has never looked so weird.
Yeah. I've only stuck with the same fuse though, so I won't try my trick again.
No.
No.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello.
The reason why you just listen to blues music is because, we've got to go back home.
Yeah.
By home, we just mean the UK.
Yep.
The government's brought a few things in that mean that we've got to do tests if we leave it any longer. We've got an MOT test due, which means that is dependent on us getting road tax, which is dependent on then insurance working out all right. And as we live in our vehicle, those are just some things we're not willing to gamble with. We need to just make sure they're all right. Because the one thing we don't want to do is end up in a foreign country or in the UK having our vehicle impounded or getting fined or whatever because we haven't got everything in place.
And the way it stands, so what we would have to do is, if we waited and carried on with our plan as normal without changing anything, we'd have to find somewhere in France that does the PCR or antibody test for us, have the tests done, get them back the results back within 72 hours. And at the minute, France has got a backlog of 10 days
up
for
to
your
10
result,
days, yeah.
which would make them invalid straight away and we couldn't use them. So we'd have to try and find somewhere that did the rapid testing, but there's no information anywhere about that now.
Not currently. And in conjunction with that, we've got Cooper's worming tablet to be done.
Yep, so we've got to make sure that's done within 5 days.
That's got to be done in the same time period.
And we can't have it done again.
No.
So if we miss that 5-day thing, we can't just have Cooper's worming stuff done again.
You've got to wait 3 months.
So it's it's a bit too risky for trying to get everything done. And obviously with the MOT as well, we've got to make sure we're back with enough time for that because we've got to quarantine for 10 days still, regardless of which way we do it. So if we didn't do the MOT, came back with an expired MOT, you'd have to have a MOT booked
for
we can't
10
do
days.
it more than 10 days in advance, and we can't go because we've got to quarantine for 10 days.
Yeah.
So
it's all gone a bit Pete Tong. The second part of our issue right now is it's Friday. You're watching this video on the day it goes out, which means tomorrow's Saturday and Portugal goes into lockdown over the weekend, which means we would lose 2 days of travel time.
Yep.
So literally, we are making this video, uploading it, and hightailing out of Portugal back into Spain, so that we've then got
we can continue
more
to
travel time every day. Yeah, we do have curfews in Spain. Spain is becoming more locked down as well.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure we can transit through Spain as fast as possible. Find somewhere that we can obviously get food and stuff like that. So when we do get back to the UK, we can quarantine for 10 days. Because obviously that's the last thing we want to do. Obviously the next thing as well is we don't want to come back to the UK where there's a massive outbreak of COVID right now. So we want to make sure that we are stocked up enough that we don't have to go out and mingle with people if we don't need to.
Yeah.
We've got somewhere we can go to isolate, so that's not an issue.
Yep.
Albeit, it's off grid, but at least it's sorted out.
And it's probably going to be cold and wet and
yeah,
but it's cold and wet here at the minute too.
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously screaming at the TV right now going, why in the hell do you want to do that? Obviously we've got to head back to the UK anyway because literally by the end of March we've got to be out of Europe because of the new Schengen 90-day limit.
Yep, so there's that and the MOT and everything. So all we're doing is bringing it forward. It's just we would have been postponing it and making it harder by doing so.
Yeah.
So
and obviously by heading north, by still returning back by the end of March, things are going to get colder and wetter anyway.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of better the devil you know. We know that it's snowing in the UK. We know that winter van life is pretty naff.
Yeah.
But it's the better devil you know. It's we go back, we know exactly where we stand. There's no issues. There's no being in a foreign country where we know things have expired in the UK as far as the van and that might cause an issue, or that they have new lockdowns over here that prevent us from travelling, and then what happens to a Schengen visa after 90 days, and as people who live in a van and like to travel, would that hinder future travel plans if we outstayed our Schengen visa? So yeah, all that kind of like mind melding decision making stuff.
Yeah,
we spoke to some friends and they've kind of like done the 50-50, and then as you explain it more and think about it more, they've gone, yeah, really there is only one decision.
Because the first thing is don't come back. What are you coming back
idiots.
for? Stay out for as long as you can. Don't be stupid. And it's just like, if there was no MOT and if there was no 90-day limit, then we'd stay out for as long as we could.
Yeah. I mean, on the plus side, there is like a couple of plus sides. On the plus side, for one thing, is that we would have more time on our Schengen visa to travel in the future in Europe when we're allowed to. And the other thing is we can get back and feel more kind of at ease that we've done everything above and beyond what we're supposed to. The van's got, you know, proper MOT and tax and all that kind of stuff, insurance. We don't have to worry about anything, because one thing that
I'm good at.
Yeah, it's no good being stuck somewhere and worrying, where if we just got cold and wet, we wouldn't have to worry, which is, you know, the short and curlies of it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the only thing. I mean, we know it's lockdown and everyone is telling us how awful it is, and we're not underestimating what it's going to be like when we get back. But if it's anything like the first one, with the added bonus for us of having somewhere to be... Yeah,
that we're not kind of attacked and harassed, so that'll be a bonus for us,
Then that is the bonus. And... you know, we'll do our quarantine, we'll hopefully get the MOT done nice and straightforwardly, and then we just wait with everybody else while everybody else is waiting to see what else happens and when.
Yep. So, sorry if you were looking forward to Portugal. We were too, but that'll just have to wait for another time. We will obviously vlog everything we're going to do over the next few days. We have basically got to be back in the UK by Wednesday.
Yeah. And let's hope they do keep it as Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing at the minute. They've not actually said when it's going to come in. They've said Wednesday or Thursday. So we're going to head to Wednesday. Head as soon as we possibly can. So to do it, because we've got enough days. We're just literally going to find the first vet we can find and get Cooper's worming thing done. And then we know we're going to be back within 5 days. So.
So we can get it done in Spain or whenever.
Yeah.
So it's been a different end to this video than we imagined. We're at Martin House of Sort Homeless, his little campsite. It's not his, he works here.
Yeah.
Sunshine Holiday Park, which is lovely.
It is.
Nice little place, very quaint. Well, it is, it's raining, but I mean, it's been raining ever since we got in Portugal, really.
Yes, very true. Well, we've met the owners, who are both incredibly lovely, really lovely people. And it seems that even new people that turn up on this site, it just gives you that vibe of friendly openness, because everyone just comes up and says hi and stuff. It is a lovely place.
We will be back.
We will definitely be back.
Yes. But for now, obviously I've got to get this video edited, uploaded, and then we've got to have some sort of plan of whereabouts in Spain we're going to be, probably north of Seville somewhere on the motorways. And booking things. So you're going to be busy.
Yes.
Booking things.
Aye.
I feel it's like Em and Lou all over again.
Yeah. Just
different reasons.
Just a few Airbnbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at least we've got our own.
Yeah, and I'm very, very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Because it was so hard for them too, wasn't it?
Yarp.
So, yeah.
Right then. So, hope you've had a lovely week. And, I suppose I shouldn't really say that given you're all locked down. So I hope your week has been okay.
Yes.
And I hope you're all feeling okay. And if you're not, speak to somebody. Don't forget, don't leave yourself on your own, in your own little thoughts and all that. Pick up the phone, speak to someone.
Yep, you are important.
Yes.
So stay around.
And we shall see you
Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday somewhere. Hopefully,
it might be
very
a
close.
Very quick video.
Yeah. Hopefully somewhere close to Calais.
Yeah.
Right, and guys,
thanks
for watching. Take
See
care.
you soon.